When I'm with my crew, this is how we do. I don't know about you. This is how we do. Look, we gon' party all night. We gon' do it big all night. This is how we do. And we gon' party all night.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sean.
And it's your girl Key. And today we are back with another story time, you guys.
Yes.
First off, I want to start by saying, if you are new to our channel, we want to say hello.
Welcome to the squad. Make sure y'all hit that sub button.
Yes, please do. But like today one more thing. Tuesdays?
Oh, yeah. So every Tuesday, we're going to be doing these story time videos. So make sure y'all stay tuned.
Yes, please do. All right, so let's get into the story. So, in our last video, we discussed on how we met each other. But today, we want to tell you a story about our first year together, guys.
Yeah.
If, like Delshawn said, we were like little puppies and...
Yeah, it was the puppy love for the first year, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. We couldn't stop talking to each other. We was up on the phones all night. We went to school tired. You know what I'm saying?
Day.
Eyes puffy.
Too puffy.
And then even while we was in school, like, we would just text each other. Like, we just couldn't get enough of each other.
At all. We was like a little magnet. Like
little two
boop,
peas in a pot.
just like that. But, you know, when you guys first, you know, we're getting together and everything is all good, you know, like he said, mushy gushy and everything. We end up going on our first date, of course.
So our first date, man, our first date was to the movies. I had to take my baby brother to the movies with me. My mom was not about to have that, you know. And we took him to the movies and everything. Let me tell y'all, man, Trey, my little brother Trey, shout out to Trey. Man, he bought
my baby brother.
Everything at the concession stand. I mean, this little boy had like a tapeworm in his stomach or something. I think we spent like 20
I want some
bucks.
nachos, I want some chips, I want some this, I want some that.
But we let him do it though, so he can have his little space, you know what I'm saying, so we can have our date.
And even getting ready for my first date, it was just like, oh my gosh, like I was flat ironing my hair, getting my clothes out, trying to figure out what I want to put on.
Man, I had my clothes laid on the bed. You know how you do the day before you go to school. You lay your top, your bottom. You clean your sneakers out your shoe. You clean your sneakers out your shoe.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You clean your shoes with your toothbrush and you slide them under your pants legs. Look like a little person on your bed.
Right, right.
But that was us though, man.
Yeah, and so of course, like you guys know, our first date was amazing. We had a great time. Even in high school, like Delshawn used to write me like beautiful letters and, you know, draw little pictures and everything.
Yeah, like the first time I told her I love her, man, I was up all night trying to figure out how I was gonna say it. You know, and it finally came to me, you know, I seen her in the lunchroom and I was like, hey, let me talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You know, we've been together for a while. I think we was together for like a couple months, to be honest. But I was like, you know, I really, really like you. You know, all my past relationships never felt like this. And I was like, you know, I love you. And she said it back, man. Like, I was surprised.
But how was my face? I was like...
Yeah, she was surprised. I don't think she was really expecting that.
Won't he do it?
But you know what I'm saying? I was surprised she even said it back. So I was lit. I was happy the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? And then like days and weeks after that, you know, everything was perfect. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, we was just, like I said, two peas in a pot. You know what I'm saying? But everything wasn't always perfect, you know what I'm saying?
At all. No relationship is always perfect. So, you know, like you said, everything was going good and so hard, you guys.
Everybody go through, you know, moments in their relationship where they get tested. You know what I'm saying? Your trust get tested. And we had a moment, it was actually our first year anniversary.
Yes. Again, we went to the movies for our first year anniversary. And Delshawn used to be so thirsty all the time. About, let me see who in your phone, who texting your phone. And, you know, I didn't care, you know, because at that time, I didn't have anything, you know, to hide from him. So I'm like, let me see your phone. Let me see your pictures. What's the password to your Twitter? You know, like, come on now. And so at the end of our movie, you know, we had a great night on our first year anniversary.
Yeah.
And
I remember that.
Yeah, we had a great time until my phone died, and I need to borrow his phone to call one of my parents to let them know, like, we were done and for them to come pick me up. Well, I'm getting ready to dial out the number, and I get this text, like, boop. And I was like, oh, and I read it, and it was another girl, y'all. Another girl. And, you know, my heart just dropped to my stomach. I didn't know like what to do for real. You know, I was hurt. So, you know, I came out. I just tossed him his phone.
Yeah, like she threw my phone at me. I'm like, what happened? Like, what's wrong? Like, I honestly didn't even know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But it did click to me like soon as she threw it to me, I was like, man, she probably seen something in my phone. I didn't know who was texting me. I didn't know who was gonna text me and none of that. But you know what I'm saying? Like like the week before that, my ex had texted me, you know what I'm saying, trying to catch up. And I was just texting her back and forth, just, you know. And she actually texted my phone while she had my phone. So that was crazy.
Up,
but,
y'all.
But, you know what I'm saying, that whole situation, like that same night, you know what I'm saying, she was, you know what I'm saying, she was crying. She called her dad to come pick her up. And you know what I'm saying, I seen all that hurt in her face. So, you know what I'm saying, I never wanted to see that again. So, you know, that whole conversation with my ex, all that talking back and forth, all that was done that night, you know?
Yeah, and like, you know, my feelings and everything was hurt because, you know, I was put on the pedestal. Like, you know, he had trust issues and I wanted to show him that, you know, like, you can trust me. But, you know, my feelings was hurt because I saw that, you know, our parents both told us, like, you know, we were really young and that you guys shouldn't, you know, put your all into a relationship like this, you know. But, you know, we didn't listen to our parents. And, you know, when you're young, when you hear your parents talking about stuff, you be like, whatever, yeah. And it go in one ear and out the other, you know?
Yeah, like we thought we was grown, so we like, nobody can tell us nothing.
Yeah, and, you know, our parents, like I said, are wise. And now thinking back, you know, listening to their advice, you know, it is very helpful. So you guys listen to your parents and your grandparents, your aunties, your uncles. Listen to them adults. They are wise, y'all.
Yeah, and being parents is like,
yes.
You know, we've been through stuff now, so I know when our daughters go through some crazy stuff, you know, I hope they, you know, listen to us because we was hard-headed.
Yeah, he was hard-headed. But through that situation, you guys, I mean, it's a little more to the story, but I just want to stop it right there because I want to tell y'all a little bit more.
We're not going to stop it right there because a little more to this, it's a little bit more to this situation. So after that whole situation, I was babying her. I was pampering her. I think that same year, I got my first job working at BJ. So I was making like a little $200 a week. And that $200, I go straight and spend on her, whatever she wanted, food, anything, snacks. You know, she wanted her hair done, I did it. Her nails done, I did it. You know, everything was for her. You know, just had to put that smile back on her face because, you know, she deserved it.
But let me tell y'all, ladies, y'all know how it is when y'all mad at your boyfriend, your boo, your husband, you know, and they did something to you, and they try to butter you up, you know. It was just like,
yeah, she wasn't really, like, it took a while because I think the first time I gave her, I don't know, I gave her like some gift. I don't remember exactly what it was, but she was just
I think it was like a teddy bear, like some flowers or something.
Something like that, right?
Yeah, and like a balloon
she was like, thank you. I was like,
yep, y'all. I was just like, thanks.
That's it.
You know, even I was heavy a little bit inside, but I was just trying, you know, you gotta pay the I'm still mad at you, you know. But, you know, over that time when we dealt with that situation, it was hard for me to trust now because I'm just like, you know, how could he do that to me? How could he, you know, talk to this girl? You know what I'm saying?
I just made a stupid mistake, though, you know. I made a stupid mistake, and, you know, I learned from it, you know.
We all make mistakes, guys. Like, I'm not perfect, which you guys will hear more of our stories about stuff. But
it gets crazier. Like, this whole situation is nothing compared to the other things that we've been through. Like, we really had a long 8 years, y'all. Like, through high school was our hardest times.
Yes.
You know, so I'm pretty sure everybody had some hard times in high school. We really had some terrible times in high school.
We
you know
did,
what I'm saying?
guys.
That's one period of time in my life that I would not wish to go back to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I miss it, but I would never go back to those, you know, to those days.
But like always, we always put God first before everything, and we pray, and, you know, we make sure that, you know, we're on one accord with everything. But like, you guys have to pray and put who first, babe?
Gotta put God first.
Gotta put God first. So within that, that's kind of what's making us whole, and that's like keeping us together, guys. But, you know, I wanted to tell you guys so much more. I really do. But
Yeah, because it get crazier. Like,
it does. But y'all have to wait again to Tuesday and tune in to hear a little bit more about our story. I just thank you guys for coming and watching today. Just give this video some thumbs up if you guys want to hear some more stories. Make sure you comment. You guys have been giving us some great comments and feedback. I love you guys so much.
Make sure y'all punch that sub button so hard.
Subscribe. Please, you guys, subscribe to
y'all
the
been
channel.
doing some, man. Look, all the feedback has been perfect. We love it. And we appreciate everybody who commented and sent us videos.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They sent us videos of them actually watching our show. So, you know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciate that.
But as we end our videos, we love you guys. And we can't wait to see you guys again. Babe, let's say it.
Peace.
All night, we gon' do it big all night. All night, this is how we do.